Okay, today I'm going to share with you the mixer that I got from Amore COLORE. And I want to show you this mixer because I think it works great. It's allowed me to save probably 25 to 35% on all of my color applications. And I'm going to show you how this thing works. So here it is in the box. It comes with a cup, mixing cup. Take it out. And here you can see the Amore COLORE. So it has an on-off, a 1 minute and a 2 minute timer, and here's the cup. So I'm going to show you how this works. Okay, so here it is on my counter. The first thing I have to do is plug it in, of course. So we'll get that done. And now when you're mixing your color, you got to take the mixing bowl off. So it's in this position when you get it, you turn it to get it off. Then I take the top, twist it counterclockwise and take it out, and there's the mixers inside. So now we got to measure our color into our cup. So next I'm going to take my Amore COLORE color, get that out of the box, and whatever your formula is. Generally my formulas, I found that if they're 30 grams of color for the typical retouch application, with the mixer I can cut that down to about 20 grams, and I have plenty of color for a retouch. So let's first zero out our... Okay, so now you can put this in, a full tube is easy to put by hand, just squeeze it. If you get older like me, your hands don't work as well, so it's kind of nice to use that tube key once in a while if you need to. Especially when the tube gets down to the bottom, it gets a little tougher to squeeze it out. So I'm going to put 20 grams in there. Seal that up, keep that nice and tight, keep the color good. Now with the normal application, with the Amore COLORE, I'm going to do 1 part color, 1.5 parts developer, so I'll zero it out again. And I'm going to add my developer. In this case, I'm adding the Amore COLORE 20 volume cream violet gray buster. So put 30 grams of this in. So again, it's 1.5 to 1. There's 30. Now, we'll take our cover, put it on. Now we'll put it back on, we'll turn it clockwise till it snaps in place. Okay, now that I've got the cover on and it's secure counterclockwise, I'll go, when it's locked on, it's like this. This is straight in line, the handle. So to put it on, you got to turn it to the right just a little bit. It takes a while to get that, kind of figure out exactly where it goes, but if you go kind of right down from the 2 minute button, that's about where it lines up. And sometimes put your fingers on the side here, it kind of helps you line it up. Once I've got it attached, I need to turn on the mixer. Now here's the on-off button. This is 1 minute and this is 2 minutes. I always mix mine for 2 minutes and it gets a nice creamy consistency for application, so I'll show you that in a minute. So I'm going to turn on the mixer. And then what I do is, while I mix this, so I mix my formula, I start by doing this, and then I'll go back to my customer and put her cape on and her towel and get her all ready so I don't have that downtime. By the way, this is working while I'm doing something else. The last thing I'll do is just stand here and stare at it for 2 minutes. That seems to work well with me. Okay, so time-lapse photography, 2 minutes is over, the light goes off. Now when we take it off, I turn it to the right, pop it off. Now, we take this off, turn it to the right, pop it off. Then I do this counterclockwise, and then what I do, look at that, huh? It's like whipped cream. I'm going to take this, and I clean all of this off of here because I don't want to throw that out. So, that's about all that you're going to have left on there. So clean that off as good as you can. And now, you can see the consistency of this hair color. Isn't that unbelievable? Look at that. Stays where you put it. Look at that, that's unbelievable how thick, it's like whipped cream. So it's really nice to work with like that. So again, remember, cut your formulas down or you're going to have a lot of extra color. Generally, if I'm doing an application where I'm going to be running some color through, then I'll just do the full 30 grams and I get enough for the retouch and run the color through, which maybe normally I would have had to done 40 or 50 grams of color. So it's a good way to save some time and money and carpal tunnel from all that mixing. We don't want to do that either. So okay, I finished my color application. It's just a normal application, a retouch, and you can see I still got some color left. So now I'm going to clean this up. I'll show you how easy the cleanup is on this. So I do it at the sink. First thing I do is clean my brush good. Clean off all the impellers on this mixer. And then I always like to take a little brush and I go around where the connector, because when I do the color, I'm always brushing on the side and I get color in there. Any kind of brush will work. Okay, there we go. Now we're all ready for our next client. So one thing I would recommend is when you get this is to also get an extra bowl, because you're going to need a couple bowls. If you have a salon, these will come in a box with 6 bowls in it, so you have extra bowls so everybody can use your mixer. And if you have a bigger salon, you probably will need 2 mixers. So again, thank you for watching the video.